At about 40 billion BC, I don't think the Earth was here. Well, I don't actually think the universe was here. Well, at about 500 BC, the Earth was here, and this guy existed. This is Cyrus, Cyrus the Great. He was great, and now he's Cyrus the Dead. Cyrus, and well, literally everyone else, hated the Median Empire, so Cyrus went around telling everyone that he'd beat them up, and with some careful negotiation he convinced their people to rebel against them, and proceeded to conquer everything. He also freed the Jewish people from Babylon, which gave him some nice press in the Bible. Speaking of religion, the Persians were Zoroastrianism, which was a religion that introduced cosmic dualism, and finally an amount of gods you can keep track of. But there was still some empires surrounding the area, like Lydia. The king of Lydia wanted to take down the new Persian Empire, so he went to an oracle to make sure he could succeed. And the oracle told him that, well, if he would fight them, then a great empire would fall. And so he decided to go full steam ahead, and Persia wiped the floor with them. After a couple of years of maintaining his empire, Cyrus decided to build a road. And a couple of years later, he died at the age of 70 while trying to fight off a rebellion. At the age of 70. I see nothing wrong with this decision. So when the son of Cyrus, Cambyses, inherited the throne, he decided to take over Egypt by simply shoving a picture of a cat in their face. Oh, look at that, Cambyses died. Then came along Bardia, and he could have been an imposter claiming to be Cyrus's son, I guess. Later that year, he was murdered. Then there was Darius, who was dead set on taking over Greece. Another reason might be because the Athenians helped the Greek Ionians rebel. When Persia expanded, they took part of Anatolia, and Athens did not like that one bit. So Darius decided to send the Greeks a message, as in 25,000 troops, and Persia lost. You had one job! After a few years, Persia decided to attack again. This time, they were up against 30 city-states, out of Greece's 700 city-states. And they lost! Again! I thought you guys were supposed to be good at this. So Persia left Athens alone and allowed them to peer pressure their way through Greece. Oh yeah, did I mention Darius died during this? Yeah, there's a new guy in town. His name is Xerxes. He's well known for losing. Then came Artaxerxes I, who did nothing. As it turns out, no one after him did anything either, because the government was kind of failing. After Artaxerxes, there was Xerxes II, who ruled for a year, then handed the throne to Darius II, who gave birth to Xerxes II, who gave birth to Artaxerxes III, who gave birth to Artaxerxes IV, who gave birth to Artaxerxes V. Very creative names, I see. After the reign of those creatively named rulers, Persia was attacked by a not very well-known ruler by the name of Alexander the Great. And in 10 swift years, he took over 200 years of progress. Good job, Alexander. Speaking of repetitive names, let's give a look at the Parthian Empire, who all of their kings' names were Arsaces. All 50 of them. But for the Achaemenid Empire, their reign was over. During this rule, they provided the world with some of the best things on the planet, like alcohol and bongs. The Persian Empire had many feats of engineering, while still treating their people fairly, and everybody they conquered. They were actually one of the most hospitable empires ever, and they had many people from different ethnicities. Kind of like America, actually, except they actually got Afghanistan. And their religion was actually one of the first monotheistic religions with cosmic dualism, which you can see a lot of religions following today, like Christianity and Judaism. And really, you should get Cyrus the Great all of the credit for this, as some of his successors really weren't treating people as well. Now, there were a couple of empires afterwards that were technically Persian and had a lot more Greek influence. But, I mean, that's a lot of them. and I'm not going through with that. So thank you for watching, and this has been 5 minutes.